The fluorescent lights of the grocery store flicker, casting long, distorted shadows down the aisles. You push your cart, its wobbly wheel a rhythmic, unnerving squeak against the linoleum. You grab a colorful box of cereal, a trendy new flavored yogurt, and that bag of artisanal chips that caught your eye. Each item lands in your cart with a soft thud, a sound that should be satisfying but instead echoes like a drumbeat of doom. You don't realize it, but you're walking into a trap, one you set for yourself every single week. The real horror isn't a monster lurking in the frozen food section. It's the slow, silent drain on your bank account. A financial bleeding that you've been conditioned to ignore. Every unnecessary item you purchase is a ghost that will haunt your future, a phantom of debt and financial instability. That impulse buy kombucha. It's another shackle on your freedom. Those exotic vegetables you'll never cook, they are rotting specters in your refrigerator, mocking your good intentions and your wasted dollars. You think you're just buying food, but you're actually purchasing anxiety, stress, and regret. The mountain of unused groceries becomes a monument to your financial failure, a creeping dread that suffocates your peace of mind. Stop the madness before it consumes you entirely. The cycle can be broken, but you must act now. Your financial survival depends on what you learn next. Continue reading if you dare to face the truth and escape the grocery store nightmare for good. 1. The humble, unbeatable banana. Let's be direct. If bananas aren't in your cart every single week, you are throwing money away. It's that simple. This is not about fancy superfoods or expensive health trends. It's about pure, raw, economic sense. Bananas cost mere pennies and deliver a nutritional payload that embarrasses items costing 10 times as much. You're getting a powerful source of potassium, which is critical for heart function and preventing muscle cramps, for less than the cost of a candy bar. Stop making excuses. The versatility of the banana is a weapon against food waste. Buy a bunch with varying degrees of ripeness, some yellow for immediate eating, some still green. The greener ones are packed with prebiotic fiber, which feeds the good bacteria in your gut and improves digestion. As the week progresses, your bananas ripen along with your needs. Those perfectly yellow ones are your go-to snack or an easy addition to your morning oatmeal. When they start getting brown spots, don't you dare throw them out. That's a rookie mistake. Overripe bananas are a gift for your future self. Mash them for pancakes, freeze them for incredibly creamy smoothies, or bake them into banana bread. You are getting a snack, a breakfast supplement, and a baking ingredient all from one ridiculously cheap item. 2. The perfect protein. Eggs. Stop wandering through the grocery store looking for cheap protein. It's right there in the dairy aisle, and it's called an egg. For what you pay, no other food comes close to offering such a complete, high-quality protein source. An egg is a self-contained nutritional powerhouse, loaded with not just protein, but also vitamin D, B12, and selenium. These aren't just letters and numbers, they are essential nutrients that support everything from bone health to immune function. Buying a large carton is one of the smartest financial moves you can make in a grocery store. They last for weeks in the refrigerator, providing a reliable source of quick meals long after other fresh foods have spoiled. The sheer utility of eggs is staggering. Need a fast breakfast? Scramble them. A filling lunch? Boil a few and slice them over a salad. A cheap dinner? Make an omelet or add them to fried rice. Eggs increase satiety, meaning they make you feel fuller for longer. This isn't just a comfort, it's a strategy. A 2-egg breakfast will curb your desire for that expensive mid-morning pastry. By keeping you satisfied, eggs actively prevent you from spending money on unnecessary, less nutritious snacks throughout the day. It's time to recognize eggs for what they are, your budget's best friend. 3. The foundational grain brown rice. Forget the small, expensive boxes of flavored rice mixes. They are a waste of your money and a disservice to your health. The solution is simple and has been around for centuries. Brown rice. Buying this grain in bulk is a non-negotiable strategy for anyone serious about cutting their grocery bill. A large bag costs very little and will last for weeks, forming the base of dozens of meals. Unlike its white counterpart, brown rice retains its bran and germ layers, which means it's packed with more fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This isn't just a minor health upgrade, it's a fundamental shift in how you fuel your body. The high fiber content provides slow-release energy, keeping you full and energized for hours. This steady energy prevents the blood sugar spikes and crashes that lead to reaching for pricey, sugary snacks. The real power of brown rice comes from batch cooking. Spend an hour on the weekend cooking a large pot, then portion it into containers and freeze it. Now you have instant, healthy carbs ready to go for any meal. It's perfect for stir-fries, the base for a bean bowl, a hearty addition to soups, or a simple side for chicken. You've just eliminated the need for expensive, processed convenience foods. 4. The budget superstar, dried bean. If you want to slash your grocery expenses dramatically, you need to embrace dried beans. Canned beans are convenient, but dried beans are where the real savings are. An unassuming 1-pound bag of dried black beans, lentils, or chickpeas will expand to feed you for multiple meals, costing a fraction of what you'd pay for meat. They are the ultimate meal stretcher. More importantly, they are a nutritional heavyweight, offering an incredible combination of plant-based protein and dietary fiber. This duo is the key to feeling full and satisfied on a small budget. A meal centered on beans will keep you satiated for far longer than one based on more expensive, less fibrous ingredients. The process is simple. Soak them overnight, then cook a large batch. Like brown rice, cooked beans freeze beautifully. Portion them out, and you have the foundation for countless quick and cheap meals. Toss them into salads, mash them for tacos or burgers, blend them into soups for a creamy texture, or make a hearty stew. By replacing meat with beans just twice a week, you will see a significant drop in your spending. It's not a sacrifice, it's a smarter way to eat that benefits both your wallet and your health. 5. The smarter meat choice. Chicken. Walk right past the expensive chicken breasts and head for the thighs. This is one of the most straightforward swaps you can make to save money without sacrificing flavor. Chicken thighs are consistently cheaper than breasts, and frankly, they taste better. They have a higher fat content, which means they are more flavorful, tender, and far more forgiving to cook. It's almost impossible to dry out a chicken thigh, unlike a lean breast that can turn tough in an instant. For the absolute lowest price, buy the bone-in, skin-on packages. These are often sold in large family packs that offer the best value. Take them home and portion them out for the freezer. When a sale hits, stock up. You'll have a supply of affordable, high-quality protein ready for any night of the week. Chicken thighs are incredibly versatile. They can be baked, grilled, pan-fried, or thrown in a slow cooker for a hands-off meal. The skin crisps up beautifully, and the meat stays succulent. Don't stop there. After you've eaten the meat, save the bones. Toss them in a pot with some vegetable scraps, cover with water, and simmer. You've just made free, homemade chicken stock that is more flavorful and healthier than any store-bought carton. This is how you extract every bit of value from what you buy. 6. The superior spud, sweet potatoes. Stop overlooking sweet potatoes as just a holiday side dish. This is a year-round nutritional workhorse that should be a staple in your kitchen. They are consistently affordable, incredibly versatile, and packed with nutrients that put more expensive vegetables to shame. For a very low price, you get a massive dose of vitamin A and powerful antioxidants that support your immune system and overall health. Unlike white potatoes, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, meaning they release sugar into your bloodstream more slowly. This provides sustained energy without the crash, which helps you avoid reaching for expensive, unhealthy snacks between meals. Their natural sweetness is a strategic advantage. It satisfies cravings for sugar without needing to add any fan. You can bake them whole, roast them into wedges, mash them as a side, or even incorporate them into soups and baked goods to add moisture and flavor. They have an exceptionally long shelf life, meaning you can buy them in bulk without worrying about them spoiling in a few days. This drastically reduces food waste, which is just another form of wasted money. A baked sweet potato with a sprinkle of salt is a complete, filling, and satisfying meal on its own. It's time to stop thinking of them as a treat and start seeing them for what they are: a smart, cheap, and essential grocery item. 7. The ever-reliable carrot. You need to stop buying those tiny, manicured baby carrots. They are a triumph of marketing over common sense and a complete waste of your money. A bag of whole carrots costs significantly less, contains more product, and will last for weeks in your refrigerator. Carrots are one of the cheapest and most dependable vegetables you can buy, and their nutritional profile is stellar. They are famously loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A, essential for vision and immune function. Their utility in the kitchen is almost limitless. You can eat them raw for a crunchy, satisfying snack that curbs cravings for processed junk like chips. Slice them into salads for color and texture. Roast them until sweet and caramelized. Dice them for the base of any soup or stew, or shred them into stir-fries and baked goods. They are a foundational ingredient that adds bulk, nutrition, and subtle sweetness to countless dishes, helping you stretch more expensive ingredients further. Their firm texture holds up well in cooking, ensuring they don't turn to mush. Buying whole carrots and taking 5 minutes to peel and chop them is a small investment of time that pays huge financial dividends. It is one of the easiest and most obvious swaps you can make to lower your grocery bill. 8. The underrated champion. Cabbage. Cabbage is the unsung hero of the produce aisle. A single head of cabbage is incredibly cheap and can be used to create multiple meals, making it one of the highest value vegetables you can purchase. If you're serious about saving money, you need to get over any preconceived notions you have about this humble vegetable. Cabbage is dense with nutrients, including high levels of vitamin C and K, as well as compounds that are beneficial for gut health. It also stores exceptionally well, lasting for weeks in your crisper drawer, which means you are far less likely to throw it away. Both green and purple varieties offer this incredible value. The versatility of cabbage is its secret weapon. Shred it raw for a crunchy slaw. Slice it and add it to stir-fries where it bulks up the meal for pennies. Chop it into soups and stews, or roast it in wedges until it becomes tender and sweet. Its sturdy texture means it doesn't wilt away to nothing when cooked, providing real substance to your dishes. You can feed a family with a single head of cabbage multiple times. It's time to stop walking past it and recognize it for what it is, a cheap, durable, and versatile key to stretching your food budget. 9. The pantry powerhouse. Canned tomatoes. Your pantry is incomplete without a stack of canned tomatoes. This is not up for debate. They are a non-negotiable staple for anyone looking to create fast, cheap, and flavorful meals from scratch. Forget the idea that fresh is always best. Tomatoes for canning are picked and processed at their peak ripeness, which often means they pack more flavor and nutrients than the sad, pale, fresh tomatoes available for most of the year. The canning process actually makes the powerful antioxidant lycopene more available for your body to absorb. Store-brand canned tomatoes offer the best value and are the backbone of countless budget-friendly recipes. With a few cans on hand, you are always just minutes away from a meal. You can blend them into a simple pasta sauce, use them as the base for a hearty soup or chili, or add them to curries and stews for acidity and depth. The variety diced, crushed, whole, pureed, gives you complete control over the texture of your dishes. Keeping your pantry stocked with canned tomatoes is your insurance policy against expensive takeout. When you're tired and don't know what to make for dinner, they provide an instant, healthy, and cheap solution. It's the ultimate convenience food, without the high price tag or questionable ingredients. 10. The ultimate spread. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of the most cost-effective sources of protein and healthy fats you can find. It's a dense, calorie-rich food that provides long-lasting energy and keeps you full, which is a critical strategy for avoiding mindless, expensive snacking. A single jar can provide dozens of servings for meals, snacks, and more. When buying, your choice is simple: natural peanut butter. Flip the jar around and look at the ingredients. If it says anything more than peanuts and maybe salt, put it back. You don't need the added sugars, oils, and emulsifiers that companies use to pad their profits and ruin a perfectly good food. The mononaturated fats in real peanut butter are good for your heart, and the combination of protein and fiber helps to stabilize blood sugar levels. This prevents energy dips that send you running to the vending machine. Its uses are nearly endless. Spread it on toast or apple slices for a quick breakfast or snack, blend it into smoothies for a protein boost, or use it to create savory sauces for noodles or chicken. It's a versatile ingredient that works for every meal of the day. Stop thinking of it as just a sandwich spread, and start seeing it as a cheap, powerful tool for managing hunger and fueling your body efficiently. 11. The smarter carb. Whole wheat pasta. It's time for a simple upgrade that your body and budget will thank you for. While white pasta might be a few cents cheaper per box, choosing whole wheat pasta is the smarter long-term play. That marginal extra cost buys you significantly more nutritional value, making it a far more efficient purchase. The key difference is fiber. Whole wheat pasta retains the bran and germ of the grain, providing a substantial amount of dietary fiber that is completely absent in its refined white counterpart. This isn't just a minor health perk, it's a strategic tool for managing hunger. The increased fiber content makes you feel fuller for longer, preventing the urge to overeat or reach for expensive, unnecessary snacks shortly after your meal. This enhanced satiety means you get more mileage out of every serving. Storing it is effortless. Dry pasta lasts practically forever in the pantry, so you should absolutely stock up when it goes on sale. A well-stocked supply of whole wheat pasta is your safety net against expensive last-minute dinner decisions. It serves as the perfect blank canvas for a multitude of cheap and healthy meals. Combine it with simple, low-cost ingredients you should already have, like canned tomatoes, garlic, onions, and frozen vegetables, to create a satisfying dinner in minutes. Stop seeing it as just pasta and start seeing it as a reliable, nutrient-dense foundation for countless budget-friendly meals. 12. The freezer essential. Frozen mixed vegetables. Let's be blunt. If you are throwing away wilted, rotting produce from your refrigerator drawer, you are literally throwing cash in the trash. The solution is simple and has been waiting for you in the freezer aisle. Frozen mixed vegetables are not a compromise. They are a superior choice for anyone serious about eliminating waste and saving money. The myth that fresh is always better is just that, a myth. Vegetables destined for the freezer are picked at their peak ripeness and flash frozen within hours, a process that locks in their vitamins and minerals. This often makes them more nutritious than the so-called fresh produce that has spent days or weeks in transit and on store shelves, losing nutrients all the while. A bag of frozen mixed vegetables is your insurance policy against food spoilage. It will never go bad, ensuring that you always have a healthy vegetable component ready for any meal. The convenience is unbeatable. There's no washing, peeling, or chopping required. You can add them directly to soups, stews, stir-fries, pasta sauces, or mix them into rice to instantly boost the nutritional content and bulk of a meal. This stretches more expensive ingredients like meat much further, effectively lowering the cost per serving of your dinner. Stop wasting money on fresh vegetables that you don't use and embrace the economic and nutritional efficiency of frozen. 13. The flavor foundation. Onions. There is no excuse for not having onions in your kitchen. They are laughably cheap, last for an incredibly long time when stored properly, and are the fundamental building block of flavor in nearly every savory dish you could ever want to make. An onion is the starting point for transforming a few simple ingredients into a real meal. Whether you're making soup, stew, sauce, or a stir-fry, it almost always begins with a diced onion hitting a hot pan. This simple aromatic vegetable provides a depth of flavor that you cannot replicate with powders or expensive seasoning. Beyond their culinary necessity, onions offer significant health benefits, including compounds that support heart health and reduce inflammation. For pennies per pound, you are getting an ingredient that makes your food taste better and contributes to your well-being. Their versatility is immense. Sliced thin and eaten raw, they add a sharp, pungent crunch to salads and sandwiches. Cooked slowly, they caramelize into a sweet, jammy consistency that elevates any dish. Storing them is easy. Just keep them in a cool, dark, and dry place, and they will last for weeks, if not months. Buying onions isn't just grocery shopping. It's an investment in making all your other food taste infinitely better for the lowest possible cost. 14. The pungent powerhouse. Garlic. Stop buying minced garlic in a jar. You are paying a premium for a product that is less flavorful, packed with preservatives, and a pale imitation of the real thing. Buying whole bulbs of garlic is the only sensible choice. It is extraordinarily cheap, lasts for a long time on your counter, and delivers a powerful, pungent flavor that is absolutely essential in the kitchen. A single bulb of garlic can provide the flavor base for numerous meals, making it one of the most cost-effective ingredients available. The health benefits are just as potent as its flavor. Garlic is renowned for its immune-supporting and heart-healthy properties, offering a nutritional boost alongside its taste. Its role in cooking is almost universal. There are very few savory dishes that aren't improved by the addition of garlic. You can sauté it as a base for sauces and stir-fries, roast whole cloves until they become sweet and creamy, or add it raw to dressings and dips for a sharp, spicy kick. The flavor it imparts is complex and irreplaceable, forming a critical part of the aromatic foundation of countless cuisines. For the minuscule price of a bulb of garlic, you gain the ability to add a huge amount of flavor and depth to otherwise simple and inexpensive ingredients. It's a non-negotiable staple for anyone who wants to cook good food without spending a fortune. 15. The emergency protein, canned tuna. In the world of cheap, convenient protein, canned tuna reigns supreme. It requires no cooking, has a long shelf life, and provides a complete protein source for an incredibly low price. Having a few cans of tuna in your pantry is a fundamental part of a smart grocery strategy. It's your emergency backup for days when you have no time, no energy, and no fresh ingredients left. Instead of ordering expensive takeout, you can create a filling, protein-packed meal in under 5 minutes. Beyond its convenience and low cost, canned tuna is a nutritional powerhouse, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for brain and heart health. This makes it one of the healthiest and most affordable protein options you can find in the entire grocery store. Its uses are classic for a reason. Mix it with a little mayonnaise or yogurt for a quick sandwich filling, toss it into a salad to turn a light side into a substantial meal, or flake it into a pasta dish for an instant protein boost. You can also mix it with breadcrumbs and an egg to create simple tuna patties. Canned tuna is the ultimate utility player in a budget-conscious kitchen. It's the reliable, healthy, and cheap solution that ensures you always have a protein source ready to go, no matter what. 16. The smart dairy choice. Yogurt. Stop buying those individual, sugar-laden cups of flavored yogurt. They are a financial trap disguised as a health food. The only yogurt you should be buying is a large tub of the plain, unflavored variety, preferably Greek style. This single switch will save you a significant amount of money and is far better for your health. Those little cups are mostly sugar and artificial flavors, and you pay a massive premium for the convenience and packaging. A large tub, on the other hand, offers more product for a lower price, and gives you complete control. Plain yogurt is a nutritional powerhouse, packed with protein, calcium, and gut-friendly probiotics. If you opt for Greek yogurt, the protein content is even higher, which is a key factor in satiety. A serving of plain Greek yogurt will keep you feeling full and satisfied for hours, preventing you from spending money on less nutritious snacks. Its versatility is immense. Use it as the base for a healthy breakfast with a few berries or a drizzle of honey. Blend it into smoothies for a creamy protein boost, or use it as a healthier, tangy substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise in sauces and dips. It also works as a fantastic marinade for chicken, tenderizing the meat while adding flavor. It's a multi-purpose ingredient that serves as a breakfast, a snack, a condiment, and a cooking component all in one. 17. The essential staple, whole grain bread. Bread is a fundamental staple, but not all loaves are created equal. If you are still buying fluffy, nutritionally empty white bread, you are making a mistake. The smart, economical choice is whole grain bread. You must be diligent and check the ingredients list. The very first item should be whole grain or whole wheat. Don't be fooled by packaging that says multigrain or wheat. These are often just refined white bread with a bit of coloring. While a loaf of genuine whole grain bread might cost slightly more, it delivers far more nutritional value for your money. It's packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that are stripped away during the refining process for white bread. This fiber is crucial. It aids digestion, and more importantly for your budget, it makes the bread more filling. A sandwich made with whole grain bread will keep you satisfied for much longer, reducing the temptation to buy an expensive afternoon snack. For maximum savings, look for discounted loaves near their sell-by date and freeze them immediately. Bread freezes perfectly, and you can simply pull out slices as you need them, completely eliminating waste. It's the foundation for quick and easy meals, from sandwiches and toast to homemade croutons or breadcrumbs for casseroles. It's an affordable, reliable, and filling staple that belongs in every budget-conscious kitchen. 18. The indispensable fat. Olive oil. It's time to invest in a bottle of good olive oil. While it may seem like a bigger upfront expense compared to cheaper vegetable oils, a single bottle lasts a long time and offers unparalleled benefits for both your health and your cooking. This isn't a luxury, it's a cost-effective, essential cooking fat. Olive oil is rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which are far superior to the processed fats found in many other oils. A quality extra virgin olive oil can elevate the simplest, most inexpensive ingredients, making your budget meals taste far more gourmet than they are. This is a key strategy for making a frugal diet feel abundant and satisfying. A simple drizzle over roasted vegetables, a piece of toast, or a bowl of soup adds a rich, peppery flavor that makes the entire dish more enjoyable. Its uses are nearly universal in the kitchen. It's perfect for low to medium heat sautéing, creating flavorful bases for your dishes. It's the foundation for countless salad dressings, saving you from buying overpriced, preservative-filled bottled dressings. You can use it in marinades to tenderize and flavor meats, or simply as a finishing oil to add a final touch of richness. By enhancing the flavor of everything it touches, olive oil allows you to create delicious and satisfying meals from the most basic, low-cost ingredients on your list. 19. The flavor booster. Cheese. Cheese is a powerful tool in a frugal kitchen, but you have to use it strategically. First, stop buying the pre-shredded bags. You are paying more for less cheese, and it's often coated in anti-caking agents like wood pulp. Buy a solid block of cheese instead. It's cheaper per ounce, tastes better, and melts more smoothly. Cheese is a concentrated source of protein and calcium, but its primary role in a budget-conscious diet is as a flavor enhancer. Because of its rich, savory, and salty profile, a small amount of cheese can add a huge amount of satisfaction to a dish. This allows you to feel satisfied while using less of the ingredient, making your block of cheese last much longer. Think of it not as the main event, but as a finishing touch that makes simple meals feel more complete. A sprinkle of sharp cheddar over scrambled eggs, a few shavings of Parmesan on your whole wheat pasta, or a thin slice melted on a sandwich can transform a basic meal into something much more gratifying. This boost in flavor and satisfaction helps prevent the feeling of deprivation that can lead to splurging on more expensive foods. When used correctly, cheese is not an indulgence. It's a cost-effective ingredient that boosts flavor and makes your frugal meals more enjoyable. 20. The ultimate filler, potatoes. The humble potato is one of the cheapest, most filling, and most versatile foods you can possibly buy. If you want to stretch your food budget and ensure you never go hungry, potatoes are a non-negotiable part of your grocery list. For an incredibly low price, you get a large volume of food that can serve as the base for countless meals. They are a fantastic source of potassium and vitamin C. When cooked and then cooled, they also develop resistant starch, which is beneficial for gut health and improves satiety, keeping you feeling full for a remarkably long time on very few calories. This feeling of fullness is a critical weapon against overspending. A simple baked potato can be a complete and satisfying meal when topped with a bit of cheese, yogurt, or leftover chili. You can mash them, roast them into crispy wedges, slice them for homemade oven fries, or dice them into soups and stews to add comforting bulk. Leftover cooked potatoes are never waste. They can be quickly transformed into delicious hash browns for breakfast or added to a frittata. Their ability to be stored for weeks in a cool, dark place means you can buy a large bag without worrying about spoilage. The potato is the undisputed champion of providing sustenance on a tight budget.